Hey folks, Leadsmith here, coming to you from Dadskills University. And today, we're gonna be cutting down a massive Appalachian sequoia, also known as giant pine tree. Yeah, she goes all the way up to the sky, folks. But hey, I've never used this particular cut before. This is a first. I am an amateur, folks. I'm just looking to put a new dad skill in my hat. So before we begin, notice I've got a clean line of sight for this long tree. A lot of work has been done to clear the way for this tree and a couple others similar to it. So, you know, it's important to be safe. I'm gonna do the best I can. The only credential I got is I know a few dad skills. So right here, we're just gonna have a quick moment of prayer because I gotta say, this work needs some blessings. This is kind of where a mistake is being made. I was so focused on making sure that my wedge cut was going to be in the right direction that I kind of overlooked whether this thing was going to be level or not. So yeah, right now I'm finding this kind of odd because I don't usually stall out like this. It's almost like it's out of gas, which is a really bad situation in the middle of a cut like this. But yep, that tree, it's still tall. So this part seems to be going all right, but I really did kind of struggle with this wedge cut. But I would not have struggled so much if I would have made it a point to get that first top cut straight. But that's okay. I didn't want it to go too much deeper. I don't think it needs to go, but maybe a third into the tree. Of course, here's that chain brake. I am pretty obsessive about putting that chain brake on. It's almost like putting the safety on my 1911 once I'm done firing my shots. It's a good habit. Yeah, this little wedge, it kicked my butt more than I care to admit. But the wedge got done. Alright, so that's one funky looking wedge, but hey, it works. Now, this is where you have to make sure you have a really good sharp chain. My chain's pretty sharp, but in this particular situation, it might not have been sharp enough. Now you'll see that as I go through this, I am kind of on and off the throttle a little bit and I'm pulling back. Now the reason I'm doing this, you can see I just busted through right there. But the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to make sure that I'm not overheating the saw. If I'm getting clogged up with, you know, wood chips, sawdust, you know, the overheating process can begin. We don't want that to happen. We're too far into this thing to have anything stop us right now. All it's going to take at this point is one good hard wind in the wrong direction, and I'm going to be having to fix some fencing and my compost section over there, if you can kind of see it off to the right of the tree. But here we go. I mean, ultimately this is going okay. It's an ugly wedge. I'm not sure my saw is sharp enough to perform this particular cut the way I need to, but it is happening. Oh, this kind of hurts a little bit to watch. You know, this is a 50cc chainsaw, guys. Okay, what's going on here? Why is he putting gas in it? Uh-oh. Did we not make sure we were fully topped off before we started? It looks that way. Okay, so that is a mistake. I poured the contents of what was left in the gas can into this saw. And I guess I just assumed that that was enough to fill the tank up. Nope, it was not. Please make sure you don't make that mistake. Yeah. Get your eye back on the ball, man. Too concerned about the camera getting good view. Trying to balance good footage and get this tree down in a manner that I have never tried before. Now that's a bit of a job. All right. This is where it gets good. Get in there, buddy. Get it in there, stab it in there, get in the way of the camera, it doesn't matter. Move them love handles, Bubba. Oh yeah, we're gonna make it though. Tell you what, a lead smith is too hard-headed to not. Now, I feel like I should have took that down further. Not 100% sure it'd make that big of a difference, but I feel like I should have took that down at least, you know, another 4 inches. Because we still have to make that relief cut, you know, that tongue down there still has to be able to travel as it hinges over. Yep, chain brake, buddy. So that's what we're doing. It's a relief cut, I guess. It's a clearance cut. Look at this. This is extremely gratifying. I mean, I've got to be doing something right to be able to pull that nice chunk of wood out of there. Okay, so here we go again. This is what I believe we're calling a felling cut, and if you notice, that is a terrible angle. I mean, that is just not right. It worked, but it was not level, folks. I gotta say, I'm a little nervous about this tree. As I'm going through there, there's a couple of times I've had second thoughts, and you know, it doesn't matter because once you're at that point, it's too late. So I'm really relying on these wedges now. I've got to come along and a toe strap and all that good stuff, and the last thing I want to have to do is go dig all that stuff out. Oh, man. So that felling cut, I don't think is supposed to be below my wedge cut. But here she comes. Oh, this is so satisfying. Yeah, baby. Slow motion, but it's going. So, that part was not supposed to break off. Okay, guys. Bear with me. I'm breathing hard. Yeah. Dang right you are. We did it. Yeah, but here's the thing. I made a couple of mistakes. Sure did. I also got to say I was quite a bit more nervous about this than I thought I would be. We're going to review the action. Yeah. Just show you where I think I messed up and where I think I did great. The great part was he got it down in a safe direction, and ultimately it did what it was supposed to do. Yeah, the wedge is still in its place. Didn't even move. Hey, that little dude, it did its job. It did break, but it did its job. And I gotta say, this is not bad for a Husky 450 Rancher. I mean, that's just a 50cc chainsaw. It's a homeowner version, or ranch and farm version, I think is what they call it, not a professional line. Yeah, we really need to watch for snakes when we walk across trees. I've had to get rid of a few of them this year already. So the tree fell and it actually just kind of skinned this one here, so I have a feeling this tree's going to be coming down soon. It's alright. I'm trying to clear a lot of them. I'm hoping to have myself a nice fruit orchard, beehive colonies, and that's all she wrote, folks. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Leadsmith out.